Hi, my name is Richard Sanderson. I'm Chairman of Leyburn.wmv Business Association here in Leyburn. I'm here to say that we are extremely supportive of the Portas bid. We've looked at all the things that come out of it, and we feel that Leyburn could benefit from quite a few of the aspects that have come out of it. One of the things we'd like to look at possibly doing would be to look at the open realm area of the town. We've got an extremely large town square here, as you can see. But at the moment it's populated primarily by cars. So what we'd like to do, if possible, is to make a few open realm areas for people to sit and enjoy this beautiful town about us. Possibly some paving areas with some seats, picnic tables, that sort of thing, in 2 or 3 places around the town. We'd also like to explore the possibility of putting Wi-Fi into the town. We live in a multimedia electronic world these days. And I feel that a small market town like Leyburn would benefit from the people that would come here and enjoy the town more. They can sit outside, have their coffees and connect to the rest of the world via the internet. We worked extensively with the local town councils, district councils on various projects lately, and it's extremely important for all the local organisations to work together towards a common goal. We're looking at various things that we can do with the town. Hopefully together, with everybody on board, we can achieve some of those goals.
Oh hi, I'm Alex Warland. This is Daleshaven Guest House and Warland's Tea Room. I'm the co-owner, and we have the tourist information in the house, which has been here for nearly a year. And the tourist information in the last year, since we took it over after Richmondshire stopped doing tourism, has been absolutely fantastic. We've got some brilliant volunteers. The town rallied round when the office closed, and we've got more than 20 volunteers now, and they do a fantastic service. We have thousands of people through the tourist information, and the spirit of the volunteers is superb, and they provide a brilliant, really good service, telling everybody that visits about the town and the area. And I think that's the thing in my mind is the key to Leyburn, is the community spirit, as is shown with the library. The community have rallied round for that and provided volunteers for the library. And I think that really sums up to me what Leyburn's about. Yeah, Leyburn is already a great, really vibrant town, and I think the businesses in the town work well together. And I think with the Portas bid, I think that will improve, and I think that would really make the town work even better together and improve what's a great town and make it an even better town. The 40s weekend is a really key thing in Leyburn. I think it's the 5th year this year, and that provides Leyburn's a real hub for the 40s weekend. Seeing all the people visiting in costume and milling around gives the town a great spirit. And what would be great is to have more events like that. A bigger Christmas event would be good, for instance. And I know this year, because it's the Jubilee, we're planning an event in the marketplace, and more things like that bring people into the centre of the town, see what a great town Leyburn is, and just make the town feel a really lively place more often would be fantastic.
Hello, my name's Keith Garrard. I'm the Managing Director of Milners of Leyburn, and I'm very supportive of the Portas bid because I think Leyburn is an ideal situation to take advantage of some of the things that are coming out of the recommendations. The marketplace is absolutely fantastic, it's thriving, and the town has found it very difficult over the last 2 or 3 years through the recession, but still retains its uniqueness and independent offer, which is something we're very proud of. One of the things that I really like about Leyburn is the way that the community and the other businesses work together. So, for example, if we don't stock something or have something in stock and we know that someone else do, that we might send them over to their shop and they'll do exactly the same for us. And we find that very unique, and we do find that our customers really appreciate that and do come back and shop with us for different things. One of the biggest things that a lot of the businesses in Leyburn work on is the service, because threats like the internet or out-of-town shopping are real threats to us. One of the things that Leyburn would benefit from, and perhaps the local people would, is extended opening hours. Now, we close normally around about 5 o'clock in the evening, and a lot of other people do, but I do feel there's quite a lot of people that could, coming back from work, would benefit maybe from between 5 and 7 o'clock. There's a lot, having the shop open. And Sundays, I mean, Leyburn is a very, very beautiful town. A lot of visitors coming through, certainly in the summer, and a lot of the shops are closed on Sunday. And that's quite a cultural thing. I don't think there's never been a significant amount of shops open on Sunday, and I think that I would be happy to trial it. I'd like to see other businesses trial it as well, so that we could, have a good offer and retain people coming into town.
Hi, my name's Nina Swinston, and I've got several businesses in Leyburn, and if we get this bid and are successful in the Portas pilot, I think that the money should be spent on making Leyburn a bit more of a pretty place. We could do with a bit more of a hub in Leyburn town square, so something like more seating, maybe some monument or a statue, and maybe address the car parking. So a 2-hour restriction on car parking would be really good, and maybe make the signage for the other car park a bit more easier for people to read, just so it makes it easier for people to come to Leyburn, to stop and to shop and to eat here and to visit really. I also feel that we need more organised events, not just in the summer but all year round, to make it an all year round tourist destination, and for the locals as well. Things like craft fairs, fetes, festivals, car rallies. I believe this would bring people into Leyburn and create some sort of interest. All businesses work together really well already in Leyburn, but I believe that we could be working a little bit better. Things like later opening hours, all businesses opening on a Sunday.
Hello, I'm Michael Hepper. I'm Vicar of St Matthew's in Leyburn here in this lovely market town. Well, I've been in Leyburn now for a bit over 6 months, and I've been quite impressed by the sense of community here. It seems to be a prospering town. People are pulling together. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but there's plenty of scope for that as well. As you can see around me, the marketplace is full of cars, but it's got a potential for enormous expanse and growth. And we're delighted by the way that people really have a sense of being a community, almost like a fellowship really, pulling together in wanting this town to succeed and to grow.
Hello, my name's Councillor Fleur Butler. I'm Councillor on Richmondshire District Council and represent Leyburn Town. We're sitting here about 1 minute from the town centre, in perhaps what is one of the most glorious views in England, overlooking Midland Castle beyond. If this isn't a tourist destination with real offer for tourists, I don't know what is. Why do people want to come to our town, and what has our town got to offer? I think it's got a real track record for partnership work. When the world gets tough and everybody else complains, Leyburn has shown that it can pull together, and not just complain, but go together and pull and solve problems. When the Tourist Information Centre had its funding removed, the town actually managed to get the volunteers together, the businesses together, and now run a fantastically successful Tourist Information Centre, which is open for longer hours than it was before the funding was removed altogether. Another example of a big success where the town has worked in partnership is the library. The library had its funding being threatened by the County Council, and yet through work with the County Council, the Town Council, Richmondshire District Council, local businesses, as well as all the other volunteers round and about, we now have a library service that's staffed partly by volunteers, based in the Town Council's Thornborough Hall, supported by the Community Office from the District Council, and fully supported now by the County Council. If that's not partnership work, I don't know what is. You want other examples of a town that knows when to step forward rather than step back. The Town Council has just taken on the running of the most important tourist facility in the town, the local toilets. Most people come here through Bedale And when they arrive in the most glorious location, what do they want? They want top quality facilities. And top quality facilities includes places where coaches know that they will get proper facilities for their clients. That's not just the tea shops, it's also the toilets, and the Town Council have taken on the full maintenance of those, even though they only had 6 weeks to do so. But like many towns around the country, Leyburn does have some huge problems ahead of it, risks which it really needs to work out how to solve. One of the most important of these is our car parking problems, and when the Bedale bypass comes and is open, it'll bring an opportunity of bringing tourists into Wensleydale. But what will happen if they hit Leyburn, the first thing they see is a full town centre and badly signposted signs to the car park. Well, no matter how good our facilities are then, they're not actually going to stop because there'll be nowhere for their cars to go, and they'll be going straight on up the Dale. It will be a lost opportunity. So Leyburn will need to work out what to do when these greater footfall and greater number of tourists come to the town, and how to capture that spend. Other risks that we've got include the development of the Catterick Garrison as one of the super garrisons. This is the largest garrisons in the whole of Europe. With the number and the population growing there, they're talking about bowling rings and cinemas and shops and Tesco's, all of which offer free car parking, all of which offer a huge selection of gifts and goods. Now we need to work out how to market against that. We're never going to compete on an at-cost basis with the likes of Tesco, but what we can do is provide proper car parking in the town centre, followed by a real service to the town. The risks are not just, though, from the realities of not enough car parking spaces and from Catterick Garrison development. They're also ones that many shops have across the whole of England, and that's from the web and the problems we're all having now from people shopping online more and more. But I'll tell you what happened when we had that bad weather last year. It wasn't Leyburn that lost out, it actually was the out-of-town shopping centres. People could get to Leyburn, and a lot of businesses surprisingly found that their businesses went up. But when you look closer as to why the businesses went up, it was local names, local knowledge, and a lot of online sales. And I would suggest that Leyburn needs to capture this online web market and perhaps set up some sort of portal so that there is a web marketplace as well as a real marketplace. That way, when the weather hits bad and the out-of-town shopping centres seem like a bad place to go, Leyburn will be able to step forward. It's got the real market town that people know, that we're marketing and selling as a tourist destination and as a local service town serving its community. But we'll also then have that web marketplace when people can go along in their coziness of their sitting rooms, take full advantage of all the services that Leyburn has to offer, and yet have the benefits of not having to get off their sofas if that's how they wish to shop. Leyburn needs to benefit from this style of shopping.